All right, let's dive into something huge. We're talking about a completely new way to think about global stability. It's a system designed not just to manage conflict, but to make it totally obsolete. How? By engineering a world where peace is literally more profitable than war. This is the blueprint for a concept called peace for profit.
And this right here, this is the core principle. It's the entire operating system in one sentence. The whole idea isn't to appeal to our better nature or to hope people change. Nope, it's about changing the fundamental math. It's about rewiring global incentives so that stability becomes the highest yield investment on the entire planet.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. That sounds amazing, but impossible, right? I mean, how could you actually build a machine that guarantees cooperation is the only logical choice for everyone, from nations to investors to individuals? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down. Let's get into it.
So, how is this machine actually built? The whole architecture stands on 4 interconnected pillars. Think of these as the core components of a peace engine, one that creates this powerful economic gravity that just pulls everyone toward working together.
First up is something called Stargate. And no, not the sci-fi show. These are massive industrial campuses that share the things everyone needs to survive: energy, water, food, right across borders. Imagine this. When your neighbor's food supply is powered by the waste heat from your energy grid, attacking them becomes a kind of mutual financial self-destruction. You literally can't afford to fight.
But okay, who pays for all this incredible infrastructure? This is where it gets really clever. The system uses a structure you might know from real estate, a REIT. It packages up all this peace infrastructure, the power plants, the water generators, and turns it into an investable product. Suddenly, peace itself becomes a stable, high-yield asset, the exact kind of thing that attracts trillions from the world's biggest investors, like pension funds that are desperate for safe, long-term returns.
The third piece is the enforcer, but instead of tanks and drones, it's an AI platform. You can think of it as the system's nervous system. It's constantly pricing the risk of conflict in a region. If it senses things are getting unstable, it automatically triggers capital to pull out and insurance costs to skyrocket. But if it sees actions that promote stability, capital floods in. It's the ultimate carrot and stick, and they're both purely economic.
And finally, we get to the human element, the tangible proof, the miracle bar. This is where you see the system working on the ground. It's the smallest unit of peace. 1 nutrient-dense food bar equals 1 meal, and every single meal that gets delivered is verified on a blockchain, creating 1 token. This is how you build what they call food-backed trust, right from the ground up.
So let's just boil this all down. What you're seeing here is the crucial point. The system doesn't ask for good behavior. It engineers things so that good behavior is the only financially rational option. You do something to create stability, and investment automatically rewards you. You create chaos, and capital automatically freezes you out. It's not about morality, you see. It's just pure math.
Now let's see how these 4 pillars create something truly powerful. They don't just sit there next to each other. They lock together to form a self-reinforcing cycle. It's called the peace flywheel, an engine designed to turn basic survival into ever-expanding stability and prosperity. Here's how it works. It's a simple, beautiful loop. Step 1, you manufacture food, those miracle bars, to meet people's basic needs. Step 2, every meal delivered is verified, which tokenizes that act of trust. Step 3, this tangible proof of performance attracts that big, large-scale capital into the REIT. And step 4, that capital builds even more infrastructure, which increases stability, which makes it possible to produce even more food. And the wheel just spins faster and faster.
Now, I know this all might sound like some far-off futuristic theory, but here's the thing. It's already moving from blueprint to reality. The physical ignition point for this entire framework is a pilot project called RQ-18 Royal Oases, and it's being launched right now in Portugal. And what's so fascinating is that this isn't science fiction. The pilot is being built today with proven, off-the-shelf technology. We're talking high-efficiency fogponics for food, generators that pull water right out of the air, and Tesla Powerwalls for energy. The whole thing is designed for 99.999% uptime, proving that total resource abundance is something we can achieve right now.
So, we've seen this massive vision, the $30 trillion scale, the groundbreaking tech, but how does something this huge actually start? And more importantly, where do you fit in?
Well, the answer is surprisingly focused. This entire massive system is designed to be kickstarted by a pretty small, dedicated group. The target isn't millions of people. It's just 20,000 early adopters,
20,000 people who see the vision and are willing to be the spark that ignites this whole flywheel. And this is the key. This is the fuel for that initial growth. It's a monthly subscription of 500 Bitcoin, a digital token valued at roughly $2,000. Now, this isn't a donation. Think of it more like a membership that gives you a real stake in the network, almost like a timeshare for global stability, with real perks. This is the core formula right here. Peace for Profit, or P2PP4P, is powered by this 500 Bitcoin commitment.
But here's what makes the model so clever, so accessible. They call it the both extremes approach. If you have the capital, great, you can subscribe directly and provide the liquidity to get the infrastructure built. But if you don't, you can earn your 500 BCOIN through participation, through activism, community building, spreading the word. It means everyone has a way in. Everyone can contribute and earn their stake.
So that's where we are. The system is fully designed, the technology is real and available, the pilot is already underway. A whole new economic operating system is being booted up as we speak, one where peace is engineered to be more profitable than war. And that leaves us with one final pretty provocative thought. The blueprint is done. The only question left is, will you be a part of building it?